one second. All right, here we go. Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground living. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your Wednesday. It's Wednesday. You know what to do. You got to go out and hump something. Oh, boy, fam. I wanted to save this till Friday, but this can't be saved. I got something special for y'all Friday, though. We're going to talk about that Alex Jones piece. I'm still getting some information, and we're going to have fun with that. But we got to talk about this because I don't think people understand what I've been saying since last year. Y'all's Caitlin Clark is good. She's not great. And she's not this phenom that you think she is. Now, I know, I understand she's been hurt. I understand that. But the way y'all hyped her up, y'all not even letting this injury take its natural course. She's being criticized for being hurt. And this is something I warned y'all about last year. Stop hyping this girl up. Let her game naturally come to her. Because, of course, there's going to be a transition to the pros. It's a different animal. You're dealing with stronger females. You're dealing with people that have been playing that style of basketball for years, especially the European players. But no, y'all ran out there, anointed her Michael Jordan, Stephanie Curry, and now her team is in danger of not making the playoffs. And they legit on paper could be construed as a super team. But y'all don't want to listen. And now I love the fact now that y'all are turning on the Indiana Fever as an organization. I love it because y'all don't understand. And it's a lot of y'all that I was watching in them comments on various social media platforms. Y'all are just getting it, but we knew you guys weren't real fans. You were just fans of her. That Valkyrie game the other night was disgraceful. They got blown out the gym. But as you saw the title of the thumbnail, the Indiana Fever are the worst organization in the WNBA because they're frauding their fans. And allegedly, this is just my opinion, I think they're colluding with the league to keep sales going and keep the hype going by having Caitlin Clark with a groin injury, mind you, so she got to walk on that. Flying to these games cross country and putting her on the bench just to sign autographs. Now, if this injury is as serious as y'all say it is, why is she not in the lab trying to get back? That's what I need to know. Explain this to me. Y'all were annoying her MVP after the first couple games before she got hurt, and she wasn't doing anything special. Y'all have y'all fan base going over there attacking Paige Buchers for no reason except she's playing. Yeah, she's on a bad team, okay? That's usually how it goes. She's a rookie on a bad team. They're not gonna. We knew they weren't gonna go anywhere, and they knew they weren't going anywhere because they got rid of Dejanay and a couple other players. And then I'm watching y'all kiss that girl's ass so much, and we're like, okay, let me see how she deals with adversity. And we see how she's dealing with adversity. Y'all start to get tired of her, and I like it. Hold her accountable. Let's go. But the reason why the Fever, again, they're the worst organization in the league, is because they're giving fans hope. Honestly, next week they could be out of the playoffs. The Sparks have been playing well for a team with less talent. They're only a game back of that last spot. Mm, this is nasty. Hold on. There we go. This is nasty. I don't know what this is on my hand, but whatever. Come on. I know. It's not going to be a long live. This is not going to be an interesting live, but we're going to talk some truth here like we usually do. Aaliyah Boston, as great as she is, now she got a reputation. She wants to be a badass, and now she's getting it. I like it though. Natasha Howard, she's great, but she's starting to regress. I like it. Y'all's hype machine got them the 6th spot last year, and then they got exposed. We all knew they were nothing but an 8th seed. And now you're watching in real time. They don't know what they're doing. I know people are going to say, well, what about the Chicago Sky? Shouldn't they be the worst organization? No. I'm going to tell you why. Because, like y'all like to say with Indiana, they have a generational talent. They didn't have the overhaul that, I'm talking about Indiana, they didn't have the overhaul that Chicago had. Chicago lost their coach. They let Kennedy Carter walk. Now she's playing in China. Camilla didn't get hot until the second half of the season. And Angel's been out for over a month. She was out over a month with a back injury. We knew they weren't going to go anywhere. You can only go so far without a point guard. And they actually had opportunities to sign point guards this season and didn't do it. They figured they were rebuilding. Plus, again, the next 2 to 3 seasons, there's going to be an abundance of point guard play that's going to come into that league. We're going to be spoiled. So if they can get lucky in the next 3 years and get a generational point guard, we may see something special in Chicago if Angel chooses to stay. But Indiana, there's no excuse. Y'all claim y'all have a generational talent, and y'all squandered it because of money. You squandered it because you loved the attention you got last year. You squandered it. And here we go. You're reaping what you sowed. And I'm telling you this right now. If they collapse and miss the playoffs, there's going to be a party around this bitch. So you went from getting swept, right? Listen to me. We'll get to that. Listen to me. So you went from the 6th seed and got swept to not even making the playoffs after you bitched about changing the format. Do you understand how hilarious that would be? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If y'all get hot and then got to go maybe hit the 7th seed, you're going to screw around and have to go see Vegas. And Vegas is on a 12-game winning streak right now. And Asia Wilson looks like she's going to lock up that MVP. They're pissed off right now because everybody was like a month and a half ago said, hey, you know what? They're not the same team. They too damn old. And they showing y'all something. We may get a Mercury Vegas final. We may get that. I think they can beat Phoenix now. Y'all gotta have to travel cross country for game one. And you better not lose that game because they're gonna go into your building and destroy you. Then what? Haley Van Liv, that's not her. That was, I don't know why they signed that chick. I don't know why. Mm, but you know, this is what they wanted. All right, they got her because she played with Angel. That's about it. I don't know why. Mm. I think she should have went to Europe, but that's just me. But you know. But come on, where's the Caitlin Clark fans to defend this organization? Or are you proving me right that you never cared? It was just all about that angel hate read. That angel hate. What about that? I'm surprised you assholes haven't said anything about that movie she's in. I'm surprised. Oh, that's right. You can't say nothing to her because she came back off injury and still hit double doubles. That's right. No matter how much she's running around here doing extracurricular stuff, she's actually been in the lab. She ain't take no days off. I'm gonna piss y'all off when that video drops about Angel Reese. I'm gonna make y'all mad, and you're gonna love it. MAGA, where you at? Have y'all left the Caitlin Clark train? Did you get off? Pause. I know those Jubilee. I'm not even gonna say the other J word I wanted to say. Those Jubilee jackasses. I know. They're the flavor of the month. I know. Y'all are abandoning white people again for black folks? Mm. You love to see it. Come on, folk. Come tell me. Give me one of your rational lies. Damn. Oh boy. This is why certain people shouldn't be talking about sports. I know tomorrow the NFL's back. I know. I know. You're gonna say how woke it is. I know. The Chiefs are gonna hit their banner. I know. Wait, I think it's actually next week. But I know. I know you guys still wanted her on the Olympic team. I know. The way she playing, she might not even make it. She might have to play to get in. I'm sorry. But right now, the way it's looking, if she continues, shit, I might start Paige. I'm just saying. She might be my starting point guard. I don't know if I want to take 5 turnovers a game and have that start against them Europeans and them Asians. I don't know. I kind of want to see what a Paige, Aja Wilson pick and roll look like. Mm. Imagine though we get to LA and Caitlin Clark ain't on that team, and the US wins and Angel Reese is up there and she gets a medal before Caitlin Clark. Lord, that app could be in shambles, boy. Yeah, I said it. It had to be said. Maga will be dead by then anyway, so she ain't gonna have nothing on the right wingers. It'd be a beautiful thing. But again, Indiana been trash. They've had a horrible year, folks. I ain't gonna hold you. Halliburton out for the whole season, and they pissed away the championship. And now Indiana, they might not even make the playoffs on the women's side. Yeah, that city ain't been doing well, boy. Mm. I would even go to the politics stuff, but they not ready for that. And Mike Pence out there, he representing that state. He stays shitting on Trump. This is beautiful. Mm. Wait, still Kevin Cheese. Why would you give her more upside? Kelsey Plum's like a year or two away from being out of the league. I mean, she's won on every level. I'm still waiting for Haley to have a committed move. So we can't do that. I need Chicago to figure it out this offseason. Let's hope they get the number one seed, even though this draft ain't looking that good. I don't know who they gonna pick up. Maybe Raven. I don't know if she comes out. Maybe. Question is, the DC takeover over today will be extended? No, they need their resources for Chicago. They'll probably give them a couple more days. They'll probably pull them out by the weekend, and then watch what happens. They're gonna be a surge of crime in DC, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, see, we need to keep them there." All right, shut up. Crime is proportionate to the population. Be quiet. I'm telling y'all, Chicago's not gonna go well for them. But you're gonna let them black folks tell it. Mm. But anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I don't understand. I don't get it. Them fools said there's no timetable to her return, and they still making her travel. Mm. What's up, Baba? Hey, Baba. Now you know you're wrong for that. You know Caitlin Clark's the best player in the league. Every person that is allegedly a sports commentator or somebody that just watches the game, you know they're gonna say it's Caitlin Clark, even though she ain't played for over almost 2 months. Who cares that Asia Wilson is averaging a double double and her team won 12 straight? It's Caitlin Clark on the bench. That's Michael Jordan. That's Stephanie Curry. That's Kavina Durant. Come on now. Come on now. They'll tell you that all day. And they be so delusional when they say it and so confident. They think Caitlin Clark could cross Asia Wilson out of her shoes, even though we have tape of her trying that and she turned the ball over. Where was this strength and muscle that she supposedly put on during the off season? Where is it? She was still getting hurt. Oh Lord. You know you trash when a center comes to play you from the 3-point line and you turn the ball over. That's like Iverson getting stolen by Shaq. Come on now. I need that laugh this morning. My God. Now watch. They gonna go after Asia Wilson when she wins the MVP. Watch what I tell you. They gonna say the league gave her that award. Oh, okay, so the 12 game winning streak means nothing, right? Oh, okay. All right. They went from middle of the road to arguably now championship favorites. Oh, okay. I get it. The WNBA should be a conservative's wet dream, but they don't want to. They don't want to acknowledge it. You have a league full of players from multicultural backgrounds that are getting paid for their merit, even if it's low, and they're out there fighting to get more based on results. And them scumbags are sitting there saying they don't deserve it. That just goes to show you they don't want to save the country, they just want to be celebrities. But I understand. The reason they like Caitlin Clark is because they like losers. They like victims. I get it. Caitlin Clark is a victim of her own hype. And that's sad. All she had to do when she caught wind of MAGA sitting there putting her over was like, listen, I don't need you racist ass fans near me. I just want to play my game. I just want to gel with my teammates and see if we can win a championship. That's all she said. Mm. What's my opinion of all raising the country? Birth rate's going down. Shit is expensive. We knew this was going to happen. People have been foretelling this for a quarter century now. You put out less opportunities and you instill that people need to think about themselves instead of family. Hey, nobody's going to get married. Nobody's going to have kids. But I find it funny that they keep saying we don't have kids, but they still saying that 75% of black children are born out of wedlock. Where are these kids coming from then? If the birth rates are going down. Mm. I mean, I love when they want to sit up there and start telling all these lies. I love it. It's got to be either or. I mean, we probably should acknowledge that as well because I just read a story up in New Hampshire. This white woman killed 90% of her family. She at least let the 4-year-old live. She killed. She. They found out she was embezzling. She was about to get fired. She took out the husband that was dealing with brain cancer. Took out the 8-year-old son and the 6-year-old daughter. Then killed herself. So, I mean, they helping their own cause. I'm just saying. Now I know white folk gonna come in here and say y'all helping y'all own cause too. Well, listen, that may be true, but according to y'all, we just having babies to be on welfare. So there's that. Kind of sucks to be you. And now you got conservatives talking about we gonna just have more babies and we're gonna outbreed liberals. I'm like, okay, when it gets worse, how are you gonna pay for them kids? What's gonna happen when your crowd can't afford your lifestyle anymore? Then what? Are we gonna start hearing conservatives doing abortion? Hmm. But all right. Are conservatives gonna start doing crime? Y'all already justifying gun control, so why not? Why not go back to your liberal lies? Why not? I mean, Republicans take the most welfare in this country. I'm just saying. The right takes more than anybody in this country. Um, Follow J, you shouldn't care what they say. If they want to be upset that we're not talking about killing, I'm like, y'all said it was a way of life. Why are we going to talk about a way of life? Remember, we're doing all the crime, okay? There's only so many hours in a day. Are we supposed to report on every black crime? I thought that's why y'all had them coons doing. What would you like us to do? I'm just trying to figure something out here. Y'all can't have it both ways. Y'all can't say that we're not talking about the crime and don't acknowledge us when we do, and then get mad at us when we don't talk about it. That's not how that works. Again, crime is proportionate to the population. It's funny. We talk about crime all the goddamn time, and for some reason, crime went down. Hmm. I think we had a hand in that. We get to them young kids and tell them, listen, it ain't worth it. And a lot of them don't do the crime. I think them other groups need to do the same thing. Get to your kids and tell them stop doing crime. Hispanics, y'all are up next. You just had a Hispanic kill a Hispanic kid for playing ding dong ditch down in Houston. Y'all need to get that done. Get that done. Talk to your children. Tell them to keep your ass in the house, especially at night. People tired. It's gotten harder to work. People fighting out here to keep what they got. They don't need no more trying to play games out here. Life is not a respawn. You will get blasted on. And unfortunately, that kid lost his life. Now they want to put first degree on him because he shot him in the back. I mean, y'all do what y'all gotta do. Leave people alone. Oh, well, that's a lie because they weren't reporting them crimes when they had cops. That's a lie. That's why I tell them all the time. You want to talk about crime in these cities? Go get the ComStat from the city directly. Don't wait for the FBI. You got these dummies that can't read. It says arrest on the UCR. They think that's a conviction. Yet we've seen many a time people take lesser charges called a plea deal. But we doing all the violent crime. Oh, okay. All right. But how you At least we're being held accountable for our violent crimes. You must kill yourselves before that happens. What is this motherfucker doing? What are you doing? Come on, let's go. Jesus Christ. You don't sit there and cause an accident. So these people can't drive worth a damn. But anyway, let's talk about that crime of the Indiana Fever and how trash they are. I saw Leah Boston get. I saw, Lord, I can't even. I saw her catch this move from one of the Valkyrie players, boy, and she looked like a straight 8th grader. I was like, Lord of mercy. I'm not saying that she's trash, but I'm saying that was not that wasn't cute. I'd have sat her down if I was her coach after that. But like that, nah. And when we get back home, you going in the lab and work on your footwork. Anyway, that's 8:35. Yeah. All right, we're gonna bring this live to a close. Like I said, I knew this wasn't gonna be a long live or an engaging live because we ain't talking about Trump, and that's time these fuckers actually have something trashy to say because they don't know nothing else. But anyway, hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I try to be better next time. I'm not going live tomorrow. I already resigned myself to that. Friday, we're gonna talk about that Alex Jones Owen Schroyer beef. We're gonna bring the other phone with us. We're gonna play clips. Right. That was that crash out. Now, white folk, when we play that on Friday, I'm going to show you what a crash out looks like. That man crashed all the way out, and it was lovely. But anyway, y'all take care, stay safe. Remember, it's Wednesday, so go out and hump some. You know what to do when the agents of chaos come and mess